The Red Monster Inc. podcast is intended for a mature audience. Discretion is advised.
What up, everybody? It is your boy, the DOJ.
And it's L-Mac.
Welcome to another edition of the Red Monster Inc. podcast.
Woohoo!
How's y'all's doings?
I think everybody's doing all right these days, man.
Well, happy belated birthday, Macabells.
Well, thank you, sir. The big 3-5.
Big 3-5. We're both 35 now,
Oh,
sir.
my God. Oh, my God.
God. DOJ and L-Mac are fucking old.
Fucking ancient, man.
Jeez, they're like grandpas.
Hey, you want to feel really old?
What's up?
Oldest daughter is about to be 18.
Oh, God. Yeah, that really does make me feel old.
Holy fucking shit.
Because I remember when you were, like, spinning her around in the kitchen floor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At 3 years old,
Yeah.
she's, woo!
Yeah.
We made a music video with it.
Yeah.
Oh, those were the days.
Yeah.
Old power director. The first power
The
director.
first power director.
Yeah.
And I think we got that. It came with that camera.
Yeah, that
we
little
bought.
mini.
Little DV camera.
Yeah, that shit was fucking cool.
It was, for the time, it was very fucking cool.
They don't make those little bullshits anymore.
No,
Like,
I don't think so.
gotta use your phone, man. Look,
What?
I shot this
I
whole
was about
movie
to
with
say,
an
like,
iPhone.
why, you
It's
know,
so cool.
Why would anybody want? Oh, it just takes video? Well, this does every fucking thing.
Yeah.
What's the point, man?
Fuck your phone.
Yeah, well, it is what it is.
I
For the
guess.
time that.
Are you listening? The world you know is a lie. Whether it is the propaganda masquerading as news or the facade that there is such a thing as privacy. Aren't you tired of being lied to? Of being led astray by false prophets? We know the mask you wear is heavy, which is why I ask you to join us. There are no lies here. Only the truth. We are the children who listen, and we are waiting for you. Respect your elders.
You know, it was pretty cutting edge for us anyway.
I remember when I worked at Tri-Cities a long fucking time ago.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
And I had one of those little Samsung flip phones. And I would have to download pictures to look at porn because it wouldn't stream anything.
Oh,
I
yeah,
couldn't look
yeah.
at shit like direct through. It was like, if you want to see this picture, you got to download it. God.
Yeah, that's how shit was back in the day. It's like every text cost you so many cents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've come a long fucking way,
We have.
dude.
We totally have. And even by, you know, technical standards or whatever, I'm still not quite there, but like I've come
Right.
way farther than what I was, you know.
How about the Elon Musk getting that implant thing? Should be ready in like 3 years, and you can stream music straight to your brain and hear it.
Yeah, how the fuck does that work?
Dude, I don't know.
It's a chip?
Yeah, it's a chip that like they implant in there, and they
Implant in what?
in
though?
your brain,
In your fucking head?
in your fucking head.
No thank you.
Yeah.
No fucking thank
You can access the internet. You can have everything at your disposal right then. And he's even talking about how you might be able to talk to me if I have one in my head, and we'll never have to say a word.
Dude, no. You know, like cool if Elon Musk wants to invent a bunch of crazy cutting edge shit,
Yeah.
but stay the fuck out of my brain, okay?
But the thing is, like, how do you expect people are going to buy this, but they won't even do Bill Gates' vaccine because it may have a tracker in it or some
Oh,
shit.
Jesus Christ.
Like, what the fuck?
You know what? Everybody, just fucking die, okay? How about that? You know, fucking shit. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God.
Like, this is the day and age of conspiracy theories, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it
and
is.
dumb ones at that.
Yeah,
you
man.
know, like, oh. Like, people are painfully fucking stupid now. Like, it hurts me they're so fucking stupid.
With the access to as much information, factual information,
Yeah.
but there's also all the bullshit out there,
Yeah.
too, that everybody
Yeah.
claims is real. Flat
Yeah.
Earth, I'm sorry. Wade, God damn it, bro. It took everything I had not to slap you in the face.
I was about to say,
when
he
was
can't,
on the show.
he
saying
can't
that
hear
shit.
this. He's in rehab right now.
Yeah, well, when he gets out.
He will. He'll hit us up. And you'll probably hear all about it.
Maybe someone will talk some sense into him.
I hope so. I love you, Wade, if you are listening.
Yeah, we love you. Hope everything's
we
going
want
well.
We want the best for you, my friend.
Get off that shit
Yeah.
and stay away from them whores. They get you in trouble.
Yeah, for real.
Well, on weird fucking notes, how about Kid Rock married Loretta Lynn?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, bro. I saw the headline. I didn't look at the fucking article because I'll wait till we chance to like look at it together. But Kid Rock's like 49 years old. He's almost 50.
Yeah.
And Loretta Lynn's like what, 8?
I was about to say, she's an older lady.
Jesus fucking Christ! Like I knew you were 88.
Wow.
78.
Wow.
And it was during her son's wedding vow renewals. And they decided to get married. Like I don't.
Kid Rock, man. He's a character, man.
Like I wonder if that was for him or for her or they've been around each other long enough. I don't fucking know.
Maybe.
Man. Like
I don't know. I mean, we don't know her personally. We don't know what her personality is like. Maybe there was just something about her that he gravitated toward.
well, he is Kid Rock,
I mean,
but you know he started out like super hardcore rap, and then super hardcore rap rock, and then he just like country music.
Country, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's... I tell people all the time, I'm like, go listen to Kid Rock's first album, and it'll blow your fucking mind.
Yeah. That was in my opinion, the only good album he had.
No, you're thinking about Double Without a Cause.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually, I want to say that maybe his second or third album.
Really?
Yes. He has straight up old school 80s sounding hip hop CDs. And even had like the Vanilla Ice fucking flat top haircut back
Yeah,
then.
I remember seeing pictures of that shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, hell, he was on ICP's fucking Carnival of Carnage album, like their first Joker's
No
card.
way.
Yes. Like, he doesn't even sound the same. He sounds like a kid, you know, like.
Jesus
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
Christ.
But I mean, you know, back then, like the Detroit rap scene, you know, like everybody was
guess.
trying to get in with each other, you know what I mean? Yeah,
Wow.
that is weird, man. I would have never thought about
I
it.
didn't either.
Kid Rock and fucking Loretta
Lynn.
Lynn. That's strange.
Okay. Well,
Look up some Kid Rock interviews and stuff though. Like if you catch him like being real, I mean he's real as fuck. That's one thing I can say about Kid Rock. Like he doesn't put on some bullshit persona.
that's true.
Like when he's doing interviews, like you're getting him.
Yeah,
you know what
that's
I mean?
true.
Like, and he might be fucking weird or fucking, you know, like kind of white trash, especially to be from fucking Detroit. Like, how are you that, you know, redneckish, you know?
right.
But
Which I get. Is he really like from Detroit?
I always thought he was, but I mean, I
Or
could be
he's like
wrong.
ICP, like 12 miles away?
I don't know. Yeah, because fucking ICP was from like Del Rey or something
Some
like
shit
that.
like
Yeah,
that.
they were a little ways away from Detroit.
But you know, like,
But every fucking rapper does that though.
it's really a lot of people do that. Period.
Yeah.
Because like,
Well,
I tell people when they ask where are you from, well, I'm from Atlanta. Well,
It's just
technically,
it's just easier.
yeah,
It's just easier. to
Technically,
explain.
I'm from the suburbs of Atlanta. I'm from Marietta, from Kennesaw area. Those are right outside Atlanta.
Right.
Like you drive 45 minutes, boom, you're in
Right.
fucking downtown.
It's just something that you can say that people will know the whereabouts.
Exactly.
You know, like at least
Like,
some kind
name
of
the closest big
yeah,
city
like
to
the
you.
Vegas idea. You know, like hey, this is somewhere in this.
See, like people can talk shit, or people can say, I'm from Muscle Shoals now because they had that fucking movie come out.
Yeah. Well, I still don't say I'm from Muscle Shoals, even though I could, like, literally throw a rock at it.
Yeah.
I like, if anybody ever asks me where I live, I'm like, I live in Tuscumbia.
Oh, man. Yeah, I still don't claim, like, I'm from Georgia, but I live in Alabama.
Yeah.
Even though I've lived in Alabama longer than I ever lived in Georgia.
You were born in Georgia?
Yeah, I was born in downtown Atlanta.
You started in Georgia.
O'Grady Hospital.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
35 years ago.
Son of a bitch. And I saw another thing. I actually read this article, but there's somebody who came out saying that they are pretty sure that Carol Baskins had something to do with her husband's death.
Like somebody that could actually validate the point.
She says that her boyfriend at the time worked for the Carol's rescue place, and that the week dude went missing, or right before the dude went missing, he came home and told her, don't ever mention that guy again, he's gone. And then he disappeared, and there was a deep freeze that showed up at her house and then was gone the same week that dude disappeared. He drove the van home that had all his shit in it, and then like 2 days later, or the next day, the van was gone and he was back in his truck. So, and even referenced the meat grinder.
Oh wow. We'll see, I guess.
Here we go. Here we go.
Did you, like, I didn't know this until fucking talking to Chance and Andrea yesterday, but Carol Baskins is on fucking Dancing with the Stars.
I think I saw that shit.
I was like, what?
Like, damn.
Like, that bitch got famous enough that Dancing with the Stars called and was like, hey, do you want to be on here? Like, what the shit?
Like, what kind of star is she?
I don't know. The kind that'll fucking murder you.
Yeah.
With some shady circumstances.
Feed you to her big cats. Oh.
Here, kitty.
Even though the fucking Netflix special is over, that shit just keeps on
growing.
Oh,
it does, dude. Well, I mean, it's a very meme-worthy show. You know, like,
fucking gold.
There's so many memes that's come out of that fucking show.
God, how bad do you think what's-his-face is just grinding his teeth knowing that she's on Dancing with the Stars?
Oh,
and he's twiddling his dick in a pen cell.
How many boyfriends do you think Joe Exotic has in prison?
2.
2?
I think he's got 2.
You think 2 is like the standard for him?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's got one, his cellmate, that's his sleeping buddy.
Yeah.
And then he's got one that goes out with him for dinners.
I got you.
A lunchroom bitch.
Someone who I can play with their balls.
Under the table while I eat my mashed taters.
I wonder, does he know? I mean, surely he does.
You would think
surely
so.
he would know that.
He's had to gotten information.
Somebody had to have been like, yo, bro, like, they should have blown it up.
Or they at least, like, put a TV in there and was like, let him watch
I mean, I was like,
shit.
it's not like you can't watch
You're
fucking
famous,
TV
Joe!
in fucking prison, you know. I know it's probably selective of what you can watch, but there's TV rooms, you know.
I know with the jails that I've had to go work at, it's basic cable. They can watch anything that's on fucking cable.
Yeah.
So which that's a Netflix thing, so I don't know. They would have to like do some special shit. But I mean,
even the
cell
news
phones
and shit, you know.
They've got cell phones in there.
Yeah, there ain't no way that he hadn't at least heard.
Somebody's hooked him up. Be like, here, watch my phone. I'll let you get it if you suck my dick for an hour.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Because that's a long series, boy.
Know how much data that shit takes.
Ain't no Wi-Fi in this bitch.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, those were 2 of the most kind of like eye-catching headlines that I saw in the past few days. It's like, holy fuck. It's never going to end with them, with Carol Baskins and that whole thing.
It's like Batman and Joker. They're destined to do it forever.
Do you think that it'll ever get, like, the mob mentality? It'll basically just, you got to put her in jail because everybody in the country thinks she did it, so you got to do it.
The way cancel culture is now, it wouldn't fucking shock me in the least.
Yeah.
Not in the fucking least.
Some people need to be canceled. Some people we don't need to hear their rhetoric and their shit.
I don't know. I feel like we're giving too much power to the audience. You know what I mean? That could just be me being sour grapes over here, but I don't know. There's some shit, like, I'm going to use this as an example of AEW just did their one of their big pay-per-views last night, All Out. You know,
okay.
Just kind of the equivalent of the
like a WrestleMania or something.
Well, kind of, yeah. You know, because All In was the big event that they self-funded, but when they started AEW, it became All Out. You know?
Okay.
So, anyway, very mixed response to the show. I haven't watched it. I haven't seen it. But, I mean, I'm looking at the Twitter feed for it, and it's just hateful shit. Never again am I buying an AEW pay-per-view. And it's like, really? Like, this is why everybody says the Wednesday Night Wars was toxic as far as, like, NXT versus AEW. You made it not fun by being a fucking prick and being nitpicky and, like, I don't go over to NXT's shit, you know, and be like, oh, goddamn, you know, like,
yeah,
whatever. You know, if you like NXT, or if you like WWE, that's fucking cool with me. You know, like, I don't care. That's fine. You know, I don't fucking like it, and I will talk shit about WWE.
Right.
But if you like it, no hate. You know, I'm not going to judge
against
you
you.
at all. Right.
I mean, that goes along with just about anything in entertainment, though. Like, guilty pleasures on artists that you listen to that you normally wouldn't listen to if your friends were around. Like, I know some people that have recently really got into Miley Cyrus and shit like that, and I'm just like, I please don't listen to it around me. If that's what you like, awesome, you go do your thing, but I don't want to hear her shit.
And again, you know, me and you went on a fucking 30-minute rant about Poppy last show.
Yeah.
You know, I imagine that probably wouldn't be everybody's cup of tea.
Right.
You know, but I like it, you know.
Yeah, I do too.
And that's the thing, I'm not
it's
gonna... It's
fucking weird and different.
Right. And I'm not going to hate on you if on any of the shit you like, unless it's something that's just fucking harmful, you know.
Right.
Like what you like. You know, do you.
I mean, that's the whole point of it being out there. Because
but I don't know. I don't understand the need to comment
shit on everybody.
Yeah, you know, like, or even like YouTube videos. Like when I get a thumbs down, I'm like, what this video triggered you to make you want to give me a thumbs down? You took the time, you know what I mean? Like, if I watch a video on YouTube that I don't like, I just don't ever watch it again.
Yeah, just exit out of it, move on to the next one.
Yeah, it's over, it's done, you know? Like, it's like, what in this video triggered you enough to be like, I want you to fucking know that I don't like it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's those people out there. They're badasses in front of a screen.
Mm-hmm.
But I guarantee if you saw them, they'd be sucking your dick. Like, oh, you guys do a great job, and I love your format, and yeah.
I get being cynical, because goddamn, I'm cynical.
Right.
But I don't know, some of the shit that and maybe it's Twitter. Twitter can be fucking toxic. You know,
Twitter is definitely...
But I read some of this shit, and I'm like, why are you even commenting on this? Why do you even fucking care? Shut up. You know, like, you don't like it, just don't talk about it. You're giving it more fucking attention by talking about it if you're trying to bury it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Cancel culture can go eat a fucking dick.
True that.
Cancel Red Monster Inc. podcast.
We're canceled.
Canceled.
I mean, how many times has Joe Rogan been canceled? Like 1 million? Because he says stuff that's controversial.
Oh, right, yeah. I was about to say, like, formally? No, like, he hasn't.
Oh, they
yet.
try. They try. They
do
try
they?
to talk shit. They try and do this. They misquote him for news articles and shit.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Like, especially when he,
yeah.
like, semi, endorsed Bernie Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everybody took all kinds of shit
And
out
hey,
of context from his
you know
jokes
what?
and whatnot.
Props a million times over for Joe Rogan for doing
Yeah.
that, too. Because he brought up a point that was so valid of Bernie's platform has never fucking changed.
That's true.
You know, Trump and Biden will tell you whatever you want to hear depending on what day it is.
Yep.
But fucking Bernie has always had the same fucking message.
Mm-hmm.
He's consistent. And he's the only fucking presidential candidate in this past election that didn't have some kind of fucking rape allegations behind it.
Right.
So, you know, like, and
Right.
that's what kills me. It's like, even as fucking liberal and fucking open-minded as Democrats want to act like they fucking are, they just could not get past Bernie. So we're gonna put fucking Biden in
Yeah.
there? You fucking idiots!
This
You know what I mean?
creepy
Like,
Alzheimer's
this
riddled
fucking
dude.
this guy that was fucking putting his foot in his mouth when he was fucking vice president. What do you think
Yeah.
he's gonna do when he fucking gets in there? You know what I mean? Like that kills me because like there are shit for choices this go around. I mean, it's always like that,
Yeah.
but this time especially, I'm like, I don't even want to go because fuck both of them.
Did you
know
ever
what I mean?
see that video of Biden? He's like in some kind of park or neighborhood or some shit. He's got a bunch of little black kids hanging on him and going around. And he's like, I'm used to having little cockroaches all over me. It's no big deal.
Oh my
And
god!
nobody said shit.
Well, shit, dude. Did you hear that whole thing about him talking about a black man invented the light bulb or whatever?
Oh my, no, I did not.
Oh Jesus!
No, I did
I don't.
not.
I'm not gonna pull up the article because I don't fucking care enough. But he he put his fucking foot in his mouth at a rally recently.
There was another interview where he said, if you don't vote for me, you're not black.
Wow.
What? Oh, that's
and-
right, because all blacks vote Democrat.
Right.
That's how it's supposed to
Yeah.
be. So if you don't vote me, who's Democrat, you're not black. What the? You're a fucking moron, dude. You
Yeah.
need to go shoot yourself in the face
Well,
and just call it quits.
Apparently, with this same, I don't know what the hell you call it, town hall meeting, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But in the same thing, he essentially gave all these reporters and people that were like talking to him like a script, kind of like a thing to go off of.
Like cue cards?
Well,
Like Saturday Night Live or something?
read the teleprompter, please. But no, apparently there was like everybody that was media related was given guidelines on kind of how to steer the conversation or questions or whatever, and
Oh,
somebody
wow.
spoke out of it of like, hey, I know you want me to fucking follow this shit, but I'm gonna just speak normally because fuck you.
Right.
And I was just like, you can't just dictate the media, like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's the thing, like, what have you got to hide if you're so worried about the way a fucking press conference is gonna go?
Because he's losing his fucking mind, man.
Because
He's too fucking old. He's got the early stages of dementia. Let him go.
Stop fucking touching people, motherfucker.
Yeah, right, man.
God
Like,
damn. Even when he fucking announced fucking Kamala Harris, he's all over her. I'm like, stop it! Stop fucking touching people! Christ!
oh, she needs a shoulder rub.
Yeah. Yeah. He's always rubbing people's shoulders.
Let me grab your hips, too. I bet those are sore from walking over here. Let me lean in and smell
Like,
your hair.
do you remember all those memes of like him touching Hillary and she blatantly looks uncomfortable?
Yes.
Like, oh my god. Like,
And Hillary, you're endorsing him, too.
Creepy Uncle Joe. I just don't fucking. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, fun stuff.
Fuck America. Just burn it down.
We're on that path. They're trying. They're starting from the west, moving this way. Looks like it.
Maybe that's what it was. Somebody's just like, nope, we're done. Let's just burn it all down. Let's start here and move to there.
Yep.
They try to put it out, we'll just start more.
Shit's getting super crazy nowadays.
All you fucking outrage / cancel culture motherfuckers can go eat a dick.
Maybe they're just trying to start their own little area in the country. This is where we're gonna live.
Well, you know what? Fucking
Hurry up.
Make it and go there.
Yeah, hurry up.
Fucking goddamn.
Tired of listening to your shit.
Like, dude, going to work this weekend, like, you know, it's fucking close to 4 a.m. when I passed by the fucking Waffle House.
Right.
And god damn it, the people the past few days, and I'm like, you know, how does everybody in fucking Waffle House not have fucking COVID? Because they gotta be just fucking elbow to asshole in there, because there's so many fucking people in like a restaurant the size of a hallway.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, no, like, it's that kind of shit that really just, I'm like, we deserve it. We deserve whatever fucking happens because we're so stubborn and so fucking stupid, you know?
And it's not even about public health anymore. It's about maximizing profit and making sure money's flowing everywhere.
Exactly.
What are we doing, guys?
I don't know. Nothing's been right fucking this year at all.
Such a weird year.
It is a weird year. We lost fucking Black Panther, man.
I know, god damn it.
God.
Chadwick. Like,
That was such a bummer,
apparently he
bro.
thought that he beat it.
Really?
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. You didn't hear shit about him having
Well, he
cancer.
didn't even disclose it to Disney.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, they
I
didn't even
know,
fucking
I
know.
didn't know that.
Yeah, I read an article yesterday, I think it was. It was like they didn't even... Disney had no idea that he
Holy
had
shit.
fought off cancer. And he apparently had went through the treatments and everything, thought it was gone, and then it just came back. And I guess he didn't know it'd come back. And by the time they found out, it was just too late.
That's heartbreaking, man.
It sucks.
I know
Man,
that
you
was,
know what? He
I know
was
that
one of
was
the
a
only ones
big-
that didn't. He never got himself into some bullshit.
No.
Like,
No, he
you're
didn't.
not going to hear about
I was
any
about to
rape
say, he
stuff.
didn't,
or,
and he didn't use his platform to try to manipulate some kind of agenda or
Right.
anything like that, you know.
He didn't try to get political with shit, and he just wanted people to be fucking loved
I was
everywhere.
about to say, like, to me, with Chadwick, it always came off as more of, like, just common decency more
Yeah.
than some kind of agenda or, you know, any kind of politics or anything like that. But the Black Panther character is near and dear to my heart, you know, like, you know, growing up, it's like, you know, everybody's like Spider-Man and Wolverine, you know, like, that's just the thing,
Right.
you know. But it was like when I really got to reading comics, you know, and like really like taking it all in, and
Yeah.
like Black Panther, I realized was one of my like favorite Marvel characters to read over Spider-Man or Wolverine.
Really?
You
Wow.
know, like there's just something. And I hate to compare him to Batman because everybody compares everybody to Batman, but like he kind of is Marvel's Batman in a way. But he's so much more. Like he's, you know, he's a king. You know,
Yeah.
like, and he's from the civilization that's so technologically advanced. Like they're way ahead of us.
Right.
You know, and there, I don't know. There's a lot of really great Black Panther stories out there. He's one of those kind of characters that he's always 3 steps ahead of you. You
Yeah.
know, and you know there was a great. Like him and Storm were married in storyline for
No
a while.
way.
Yeah, and
Oh.
that was fucking cool.
I
you
bet that
know?
was fun as fuck.
So that, you know, it's stuff like that you're like, it's a bummer
Yeah.
to know that, you know, we won't get to see anything like that, you know. But I don't know.
I mean, you know, they'll have to recast him.
And that's the thing. A lot of people are like, you know, the Black Panther character is so important that you can't not recast him.
But after you said you wish that they would just cast his sister,
Yeah.
that is a huge internet a petition. Like the internet wants them to do that in the Marvel universe, is give it to his little sister.
Well, that
Which they already
happened-
loved her. They already loved her in the movies, and then that happens in the books. So it's not like you're pulling something out of your ass. It's there. Your source
I was about to
material is
say,
there.
like
Y'all could run with that. No fucking problem.
I read the books, you know, where Shuri takes up the mantle of Black Panther.
Yeah.
And I mean, they were fucking great, you know. So that's where I would go.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I even said that right off the bat. I was like, give it to the sister. You
Yep.
know, she's already a badass.
And she was kind of working towards that anyway.
To me, yeah. Like, to me, all the seeds were there,
Mm-hmm.
you know, already. But yeah, that truly was heartbreaking, man. Like, I can't say that I'm super familiar with all of Chadwick Boseman's work, but you know, Black Panther was special enough to me already.
Mm-hmm.
That seeing his performance, I was just like, dude, this dude is amazing.
Right.
And I know that was a big blow for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. So R.I.P. man.
Yeah.
We love you, dude. Your shit will live on for a long time.
And it will, you know. I mean, like, there's been a lot of watch-alongs and stuff of Black Panther, even like some of the drive-ins, like, playing it and stuff. So I mean, you know, you could tell that was a movie and a character that was near and dear to a lot of people. You know, it was felt all over the world. You know,
He's got one more movie coming out that he finished. I cannot for the life of me remember the name, but it'll be dropping either the end of this year or beginning of next year. So there's still something to look forward to.
right?
I mean, it's not a comic book movie, so
Yeah, you know,
But
I didn't assume it was. But yeah, he was a great actor. And you know, I remember like when Heath Ledger died. You know, the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus movie.
Yeah.
You know, I remember seeing that and being like, you know.
and how they did that. Because he missed out on a lot of shit that
I was
needed
about
to be
to
filmed.
say, like,
so
if you've
the
never
way that
seen-
they nuanced that was
Yeah.
so fucking brilliant.
If you've never seen the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus, you need to.
Yes.
Because it is a great movie, and the way they worked around Heath being gone was truly incredible.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's all I'm going to say about it.
Yeah.
I want you to be that intrigued enough to go
Yep.
find it, because...
Yeah, and don't want to oversell it either, because you may be the kind of person that doesn't like that style of movie.
Right, it is, yeah.
But-
it is kind of a deep thinker kind of movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's very...
You may have to watch it a couple times
yeah,
to
it's
really
very,
get it.
It's very out there, you know, but...
Wonderfully done, and yeah, for sure, definitely need to put that on the list.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Speaking of like comic book related movies, got a couple of things on that note.
oh,
But I'm gonna start with since we're already kind of in a slump. I'll start. The filming of the Batman has been halted.
right. I did see that because they didn't specifically say Pattinson in the article I read. They had said that
I was about to say it
someone
started,
in their crew.
Yeah, it started out that somebody in the crew had it, and then I started reading that it was Pattinson. But regardless, it's been enough of a scare that it's got everybody in the film industry kind of reevaluating how they do things.
Yeah.
Huge bummer, though, especially coming off of the hype of the trailer. You know, you're like, I'm just going to wait even longer now.
Which, from what they're saying, you're only going to have to wait like 2 extra months. It was supposed to come out in like August, now it's going to come out in October.
Is that what?
Or
is
July and then October or something like that.
See, that was the thing. I thought it, like, at the DC Fandom announced it as October. So I was
But maybe
hoping...
it'll be slated for December then.
Well, I'm still hoping for an October just because...
Well, I kept seeing the year never changed.
Yeah.
2021.
2021 is... Yeah,
So
that's...
it's coming out in 2021,
Right.
hopefully.
We just don't know the month.
Because, I mean, worst case scenario, he's got it and he has to fight with it for a couple weeks.
Well, then that's the thing. They were
Quarantine.
like, if he does have it, he's going to have to quarantine for 2 weeks or whatever.
And hopefully it'll
Plus,
be...
anybody that he came in contact with will have
Yeah.
to quarantine. So it's going to, you know, if it is a thing, it's going to slow shit down regardless.
Right.
But
But, I mean, hopefully if he does have it, it's like how Idris Elba had it.
right,
It was,
right.
oh,
Like
this is
asymptomatic
COVID.
or whatever.
Meh.
Speaking of, as of recording today, September 6th is Idris Elba's birthday.
Holy shit.
Happy birthday, Idris Elba.
Yeah. And you know what September 2nd was?
What?
Keanu Reeves' birthday.
Yeah, that's right. That is right.
Happy belated birthday, Keanu Reeves. I'm stoked to watch the new Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
I've got it. It's just like, hey, look at me.
Hey,
You want to watch it? I
I'm
can't, because my girlfriend is waiting to watch the other 2 movies.
Just gonna put Cassie on blast.
I know. I'll put you on blast, girl. She's not gonna listen to this.
Yeah. Shots fired.
Yeah, she won't listen to it. She doesn't care.
That's pretty damn funny. Like I would love to just get a random like, hey you fucks, like just because she did like that one that she happened to listen to.
Oh, I heard what you fucking said. You want to watch it now?
That would be a good way to see who's watching the show. Just like randomly start talking shit about
hit you up.
Hey man, what the fuck?
Oh, I'll just check and see if you're listening.
Yeah. Oh, glad you're listening.
Hey, that's how you know Cricket listens.
Yeah, it is, because, Cricket will message immediately and be like, hey, motherfucker.
What the fuck was that? Oh, okay, just checking. Make sure. Your beard's weird.
Yeah.
Which is not. It's quite luxurious.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Like
it's a glorious beard.
Yeah, he takes a lot of care of that thing.
Yeah.
I need to learn some tricks so I can get my shit going.
Yeah. But on the lighter note.
Yes, we need lighter.
Yes, we do. Jesus Christ, we got off on some darkness.
Weirdness.
And I got fucking mad there for a minute. John Cena. He posted something on his Instagram, which John Cena is notorious for having an odd Instagram, which
Really?
I actually really like.
Oh, I imagine.
He just posts weird, random shit, and a lot of times with like no context or anything. But he posted a picture of the Sandman from Spider-Man, which has a lot of people thinking that he might be in talks to play the Sandman in a Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. And I think that would be rad.
I don't know. And the only reason I say I don't know is because I'm not that big of a fan of his action shit. I love his comedy stuff.
I get it. But
Like the movie Did You Ever Say Cock Blocked or See Cock Blocked?
I haven't. I know a lot of people's told me that it's fucking hilarious. I know he butt chugs beer in it.
Yeah.
Which
And then-
I think is funny.
Just his little bits in the fucking new Suicide Squad movie. Just seeing him in those little snippets is gonna be fan-fucking-tastic.
Oh, I can't wait to see how he is in Suicide Squad.
But
I think that's gonna be
like
phenomenal.
Sandman, I don't know if he was ever that kind of character, and kind of make fun of himself.
No, but I don't know. I think Cena could probably do good with something like that. I don't know. Maybe that's just me and my brain, but
Yeah.
I don't know. As far as look and build and everything, I was like, when I heard Cena, I wasn't mad at it. I'll say
Right.
that, Like I've heard people be like, "Man, John Cena should play Superman." I'm like, "Fuck that."
Do you know who the fuck he should play?
Who?
Clayface. In fucking Batman. I think he would make a great Clayface.
It's possible. I don't know. That one I don't see as much. I always said if I was going to cast John Cena as a hero, it would be Captain Atom.
Okay.
Because Captain Atom was military and he
Right.
was,
And he had the whole Marine shtick
right
for the longest.
But that was the thing. Like John Cena is one of those names that gets thrown around a lot, just like The Rock.
Right.
But different superheroes that John Cena could play, and like some of them, I'm just like, no,
Right.
no Superman, no Batman,
No.
If Cena's going to be somebody, it's going to have to be somebody that is not really a mainstream character. You know what I mean?
Like what they did in Suicide Squad.
Right, exactly. Like, nobody knows who the fuck Peacemaker is.
No.
And a matter of fact, most people don't know the majority of those fucking
Right. I didn't.
They are D-list villains.
Yeah.
They go beyond the sea. Like they are fucking rando throwaway fucking villains.
Like probably introduced one time and one time only in the whole fucking lore.
I'm sure a couple of them are.
Yeah.
And that was by design.
Right.
That was what James Gunn wanted.
Because James Gunn's fucking brilliant.
Exactly. And that's the thing. Like the whole saying of "don't get attached." I was like, I believe that.
Yes.
I totally believe that because there's a lot of jobbers on this team.
Well, if you've ever watched any of the animated
Any
movies,
Suicide Squad, anything.
yeah,
People's heads
half
are
of
blowing
them are
up.
gone.
Yeah.
before
yeah.
like 10 minutes.
I remember I kept up with the Suicide Squad, the New 52 Suicide Squad, and somebody died every issue.
Okay.
If not multiple people died. You know, like, that's how much cannon fodder Suicide Squad,
Yeah.
was getting,
This should be good. I'm excited about the new Suicide Squad because I was kind of bummed with the first one.
Yeah. And I wanted so desperately to love it, but no, it just missed. And, again, that's studio tampering is what is a product of that.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have seen David Ayer's cut of Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I know he had a completely different vision than what it turned out being. And that's the thing, if you're gonna go balls out like that, you gotta commit, man. You gotta go all in. And Warner Brothers was bad about getting cold feet on shit. And I mean, I think about it and all this hype around the Snyder Cut, and I'm like, do you know how much money y'all spent on making the Snyder Cut? That you wouldn't have had to spend if you'd have just made the fucking movie in the first place, Which, don't get me wrong, they're gonna make it all back.
Oh, yeah.
And then some, probably.
Well, Spade was telling me that he's heard that it's going to be a 4-parter. That they're doing 1-hour parts. I guess like a weekly mini-series type event on HBO Max.
I was about to say, they're trying to draw it out, dude.
And I'm like, I fucking hate you for that. This isn't Game of Thrones. It's not Dexter. It's fucking... If you want to break it up, into 2 parts.
I was about to say, in that case, then I'm going to wait till all of it's out then. Before I try to watch it. Because that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Especially considering how long ago that movie came out. It's like, don't make people wait any fucking longer.
Yeah, really.
Just give it to them.
And you've been teasing us with this idea for like a year and a half any fucking way.
Greedy fucks. But whatever.
Oh, America.
Yeah. I don't know. There may be some shadiness going on over at DC.
I know from what you were telling me, a couple months ago, of all the cleaning house that they've done and just the direction that they've started taking since
the pandemic.
Yeah. I don't know, it's kind of scary for DC right now.
Yeah, I don't really know what to expect anymore.
I don't know if that's DC that has anything to do with it. More than likely, it's probably Warner Brothers with HBO Max.
And that's the thing. There's so many divisions of Warner Brothers that's where that shit gets complicated. Certain divisions may get sold off to different things. You've got Warner Brothers Pictures, and then you've got Warner Media.
Right.
They're separate fucking things. You know what I mean? So that's where it gets weird.
Yeah.
But I'd read an article talking about Ray Fisher, the dude that plays Cyborg, spoke out mainly about Josh Whedon, but also about Jeff Johns and somebody else. But basically talking about the set of Justice League, or at least the reshoots with Josh Whedon, where basically he was implying that it was Josh Whedon was abusive, verbally abusive, and fucking a dick, and fucking
wow.
Yeah, it was really weird though. If you read the article, it
almost doesn't make sense.
Well, I mean, Warner Brothers looked into it, but he never actually made any kind of claim of what was actually done. What kind of abuse he endured or anything. So it's I don't know, it seemed weird. There wasn't enough details, but...
Maybe he just didn't like how shit was going.
And that was brought up, too, of, originally it was thought to be more of, he had a problem with where the Cyborg character was going, which maybe, and that could be a valid point, but they even mentioned that's just part of the creative process. It's
You try different things,
Right,
and
and
and the editing process, you figure out how.
Right,
you
and
want
as a director and producer, you know, normally you hash that shit out with the cast before you know.
right.
So, it just seemed like there wasn't enough details there that it was just like maybe something about it.
Maybe they were trying to be too hush hush. You know how like Disney does with their shit, and instead of them just being like, okay, I trust you, you just do whatever, I'm gonna do my part. They're like, well, you fucked it up already, what are you trying to do now? Is this gonna fuck it up too? Because this is some weird stuff. You want me to film it like this now? I don't see your vision.
Right.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Whereas Marvel, somehow they have this relationship with all their fucking cast people that, like, well, we didn't read the fucking script until the day of shooting. I figured it out. We do our thing,
like,
and then we go on, and then we don't hear shit
I was
until
about to
it's
say, you should probably
finished.
consider yourself lucky if you're like let in at all.
Yeah. And maybe that's what DC and Warner Brothers are trying to do. They're trying to run their shit like that, and it's just coming off as them being cocksuckers about
Right. That's the thing, though. It's hard to say. Like, I've heard twice now, though, that like Jeff Johns is a dick. You know, so I'm just like, God, I hope not, because he makes great stories.
it. Yeah, he's an awesome writer.
But that kind of goes back to something we've talked about on the show a million times of separating the artist from the art. You know?
Yeah.
So I may have to get that way with Jeff Johns as far as like, well, like your stories. I'm not going to really dig any deeper into who you are as a person.
Well, it's like Gene Simmons was part of one of the most famous, infamous bands in the world, but he's a fucking douchebag.
And pretty upfront about it, to be honest about it.
Yeah, he doesn't hide it at all.
Fuck Kiss. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't like Kiss. I do love that movie Detroit Rock City, though.
I do too. Which is weird, but it really doesn't have a whole lot to do with them other than just, you know.
That very end part.
But, great movie.
Yeah, the story between the...
Which
four
no
dudes
disrespect to anybody listening that might like Kiss, but that is not my shit. I don't.
Yeah, mine either.
I think they're very overrated.
Mm-hmm. They think they're very overrated too, considering their whole goal was just to become famous and fuck chicks. That was it. That's all they wanted to do.
So they exceeded that then. Mm-hmm. Good on you, I guess.
I reckon, fellas. So left field that shit, and we gotta talk about that fucking article that Catherine sent us.
Yeah, I was just about to say, close her out with a. I guess you could kind of say this is a rabbit hole kind of thing. I imagine she probably found this on Reddit or something like that. Yeah, she's a big Reddit user.
Oh, they have a lot of that kind of shit on there too.
But it's Forrest Fenn's. I think that's how you say his last name. Forrest Fenn's treasure. Talking about buried treasure, L-Mac.
In America.
In America.
And not like 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Like fucking 30 years old.
Right. And the dude's still alive.
Yeah. The guy who hid the buried treasure.
Yeah. Which the dude was born in the 30s.
Yeah.
How old would that make him?
He's in his 80s.
Wow, okay. Yeah.
90s now. He's on up there.
But it's talking about a decade-long search for a $2 million treasure chest in the Rocky Mountains. It's basically like an adventurer almost. Like,
yeah, he was part of...
He started out in the Air Force.
Yeah. And that took him all over the world. And
right,
he just kind of started gathering different artifacts here and there.
Yeah, he sold, including arts, forgeries,
things he found on his travels, coins, and arrowheads. Like that's where he started. He was finding fucking arrowheads with his dad.
Yeah. But in 1998, he was diagnosed with kidney cancer and given a 20% chance to live.
Yeah.
So he kind of in this way of like wanting to give somebody else the feeling and experience that he had finding all these different artifacts and crazy things.
What happened was once he found that out, he decided to write a memoir about it. Because he just wanted to get it on out. He wanted to leave his legacy for other people to know. And going through writing it, he realized how much fun he had searching for all these things and finding these things and collecting these things, that he wanted to do the same for somebody else.
Yeah.
So he fucking took a bunch of different shit. There's gold coins, gold nuggets, certain spearheads from Africa, and all this random shit that equal. How much did it end up coming up to?
I said it was $2 million.
$2 million worth of shit, of treasure. And he put it in a fucking chest that he bought. Went hiking up into the woods of the Rockies, which the Rocky Mountains spread from New Mexico all the way to Wyoming. That is a long swath of land that some shit could possibly be, but $2 million just hid out in the middle of the woods somewhere.
Well, his original plan was like when he got near death, he was just gonna go out into the fucking wilderness and just die with it.
That's right. That's right.
And that's how people were, gonna find it, I guess,
It'd be like some Goonies shit.
Yeah,
finding the fucking treasure, and there's a skeleton there.
He, he ended up living, so he decided, to just fucking bury it somewhere. And, okay, it says he published his memoir in 2010.
Is that when it officially started?
Yeah. Where the treasure spread slowly at first, mainly because Fenn only sold the book through one store in Santa Fe.
Okay.
So it was a slow trickle, basically. But
I bet the internet started
really
I
was about to say,
becoming a thing.
Over time, it became like a community formed of this, these treasure hunter people or whatever. And it didn't fucking go well.
To say the least.
No matter what his fucking intention was, it turned out really bad for a lot of fucking people. Some people died.
Yes.
And some people got arrested, and
some
people
tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars trying to find this shit. I mean, they started doing their research because he made a poem, and in the poem it gave you the details you needed to find the buried treasure.
Yeah.
And God, they gave how many 6 or 7 different references of people that were missing and then found dead later.
Yeah. Yeah.
In search for this thing, and stretching the whole length of the Rockies.
Yeah.
The whole length. He's even tried to be sued.
I was about to say
he's still under lawsuits.
I was about to say to this day is still being sued, and that's what's crazy is one of the people that's suing him claims that they knew the location and and it said in quotations got hacked by somebody, and then there was another person that claimed the same thing, they were in the vicinity of it.
Right.
Then within the next day is when somebody found it. Which, by the way, guys, somebody fucking quote-unquote found it, and they called it all off, but it almost made me wonder if he just, did that to save face or some shit. I don't know. But, yeah, crazy fucking story for real, because, so many people went all in.
Yeah,
to look for this shit,
Thousands of people.
Looking for buried treasure out in fucking,
That's $2 million worth of shit, bro.
Yeah.
Gold coins and nuggets.
You could be looking at that as I'm investing in something, But that's the thing. There's still, to this day, a lot of people think it's a hoax, and and who knows? I don't know, if that dude fucking really did or not, or if it was just some bullshit. I don't know.
But it's why?
Or even if it was, even if he did do it, what if he just went and got it just to end it? You know what I mean? I don't know.
We'll say that everything went as the article says, as far as he hid it and somebody found him, contacted him, was like, I don't want people to know who I am, but I found it. This is where it was at.
Yeah.
And he
That's
was like,
what the article claimed.
Yeah, and he said, yeah, that's right. It's over. I'll let everybody know it's over. But it's like, how can you fault him for the people dying and the people spending all this money and stuff? It's like, if you want to go get it, go get it. But if you don't want to spend $100,000 to go get it, don't spend $100,000.
Yeah. And don't get yourself in a situation that you can't fucking
You're in
get
the
out
fucking
of.
wilderness.
Right. And that, most of the deaths came from just not,
being experienced
Yeah.
enough, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Or that's what I would
Yeah.
think. And even if they were experiencing something happen, just because you were looking for the treasure doesn't mean it wasn't going to happen anyway. What if you'd have just been out there fucking off, hanging out, doing your little
Camping or some
vacation
shit.
thing,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
boom, you die. Who the fuck are you going to sue then?
It was just an interesting article to me because, buried treasure is almost like a trope, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things, like, that's not real, you know what I mean? But the idea that there actually was a treasure and all these people fucking,
Went after
that shit. Got people getting arrested for being on property that they shouldn't have been. Like, it even talked about somebody being on fucking in Yellowstone National Park.
Yeah.
Digging and shit.
Well, they were digging in front of some monument because they knew it was there, and he came out and was like, it's not in front of a monument.
Yeah.
It's not in front of somewhere that's going to get you in trouble. It's somewhere that you can go and legitimately get it.
Yeah.
And people still try to fuck with them because they went in front of a monument or in
Right.
front of somebody's
And that's where
property
a lot,
or whatever.
That's where a lot of the lawsuit shit come in is, basically,
Yeah. It's like, well, learn your
Well,
area.
I was
Why
about
don't
to say,
you do your
like,
research?
people wanting him to be accountable for those people, and it's like, really not for real,
That was their choice.
Nobody made you go out there and do that shit,
It's like, hey, there's free apples in that tree, but you got to cross that pond full of alligator infested shit
Yeah.
to get them. If you want them, go ahead. If you don't. Well, I'm going to get them. My leg got bit off. I'm suing you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, that's
No.
exactly what that would be like.
People are weird, man.
Yeah, and I mean,
But as I was reading that article, I was like, man, I hope they say it still hasn't been found to this day, because I will fucking go out there and do it one day. I'll go fucking search for that shit.
I will go get that shit.
Like, how awesome would that be? Just be like, you know what? Let's go take a week and go fuck off somewhere. Head out there.
I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were telling me about. I hope I'm saying this right, but geocaching.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was a very interesting idea.
It is pretty
I've heard,
interesting.
like, they told me that it was hit and miss.
Yes,
They're
it
like,
is.
You might find something cool, you may fucking not. But,
I did it with the kids once.
But the idea of it was very adventurous, I was like,
It is. It's pretty cool. Because they'll take you everywhere. They'll take you in the downtown city somewhere where they've hidden something under some bench or some shit.
Yeah.
And then they'll take you out to this fucking walking trail where it's hidden by this tree that looks like this. Or
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That's
and you
pretty
use like
neat.
your GPS
Yeah,
on your phone.
that's what I was thinking. It was like GPS locations.
Yeah.
And that also got me to thinking about something. There was I watched a video on an app called Randonautica, and it basically gives you a random GPS location. Like, if you're fucking bored and just want some shit, it'll give you a location. And there was an instance where somebody went to the location and there was a bag there. It was like a suitcase, and they opened it and there was a fucking body in
Whoa.
it. And there was all this like
Damn.
shit around it of like, what the fuck was that about?
Yeah.
But then there were like the people making the video did it just to try it, and they didn't. It wasn't shit. You know what I mean? It was just some rando location.
Right.
And I don't know if it's just based off of something that's just not usually explored or something. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Like, but
Was that the one where they ended up down in an abandoned subway?
I don't think so. I think they were out in the woods.
Because there was one story I heard about where these people were geocaching and they inadvertently walked up on somebody disposing of a body.
Oh wow.
and they weren't sure if it was correlated with the geocaching or not. So, like, the people that were a part of it, they got investigated and shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was... Whoa.
Yeah, that's interesting, man. That's some... I mean... I'm starting to discover a part of the world that I didn't realize was there before.
Yeah.
You know, and it, like... There's some really cool, weird shit, and then there's some really dark, weird shit out there, you know. And... it makes you think twice about those kind of things, you know what I mean?
Yeah, especially if you're an overly cautious person already.
Right, which I pretty much am, but, the Randonautica thing that, was kind of like, that is intriguing, though. Who knows where the fuck it'll send you, you know? But I can definitely understand the appeal, as far as that adventurous,
Right.
We don't know what's going to happen, man. Like...
You get out there
and I mean, if you're one of those kind of people that chases the thrill,
that's
imagine that's your shit. I mean, I can remember me, you, James Cummins, and Skylar going out to LaGrange Cemetery at night just to see if we could fucking
see the Satan worshippers.
Yeah,
see the people walking through the woods with the hoods on, and torches, and
make some, find some creepy shit.
Yeah, because we tried to walk down to the burnt down school.
Yeah,
the college site that burnt, and see if we could see ghosts and stuff.
Yeah,
and it just got way too fucking muddy.
Yeah,
and like, no, we're not going.
I mean, I will say it's creepy as fuck out there at night.
Yeah.
Like every little thing you hear, you're like, what the fuck was that?
And I swear that's what James was doing.
Yeah.
I heard something. I
James,
swear, bro.
Yeah, James was fucking trying to fuck with everybody.
It was great.
I mean, I had a blast fucking that night, just kicking it with y'all.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I could definitely, understand the geocaching thing. I was like, well, I get it. That's cool. I would go with somebody.
We should totally try and do that and just record.
Yeah, we should do a video.
Yeah.
A geocaching video.
Speaking of, I have a new idea that I'm going to start doing just for extra shit for our channel.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to start recording me scaring the fuck out of people. And we're going to make a good montage of that.
Montage.
Yeah.
Jump scaring people.
Jump scaring the shit.
Well, watch out, people around El-Mac.
Yeah. I've already warned a couple people, like, look, just so you know, I'm
gonna get you.
You walk through the curtains, you may have a scary person right there. Just
yeah. Gonna get you. I'm the boogeyman.
And
I'm going to get you.
Dude, I watch a lot of those videos on YouTube. The compilations of people being scared. And I laugh more watching that shit than I do anything else.
I was like, that's your shit, though. Like, I know you really like that stuff.
Just
you find that hilarious.
I do. And especially, like, some of the reactions that people get when it's like that pure terror that they lose all bodily control and just make some weird, like...
They just flail.
Yeah, like, they start trying to swat at you and you're 12 feet away, but... Or they jump out of their fucking shoes, or turn to run and slam into the door facing. It's just fucking great.
Well,
seeing if you can get dudes to scream like girls.
You know anybody that has a good girl scream?
As far as dudes go, I don't think so. I don't know, maybe Cricket.
We'll see. Well, I think that would be cool, man. I'm always looking for new shit to do on the channel.
Yes. Man. And you know what? We may take trips to go just get a good 5-minute fucking bit.
Yeah. Man.
Long trips.
I'm down.
So wherever you're at, beware.
We're gonna get you.
Mike Starr might get a little surprise.
Are you listening, Mike Starr?
Hope he's not packing a pistol.
Yeah, he's got a kid now. He might be in daddy bear mode.
Yeah. He's living in Georgia too.
Mm-hmm.
putting you out there, bro. Georgia's a big place.
I'm sure Mike Starr doesn't care.
No.
He supports the channel, and we support him.
That would be a fantastic way to get to see him again. Is to scare the piss out of him.
I miss Mike Starr.
And make him fart in front of his girlfriend. He'd spit out those snake bite piercings he's got. He might have a girl scream.
That's very possible.
Yeah.
No hate, Mike Starr, if you're listening, but
Yeah, we love you, bro.
yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, totally. I can hear him now.
Man.
Why you gotta say it like that?
Baby.
Oh shit. But yeah.
Fantastic. I think that is gonna do it. Yeah. For another edition
Of the Red Monster Inc.
podcast. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. We're very fucking close. We're up to 94 subscribers now.
We told you we'd shut up about this. If you would just help us get there.
But we're not there yet, so we're not gonna. You gotta hear it again.
Yep.
So subscribe to the channel. You can also donate to our Patreon at patreon.com/redmonsterinc. Become a Patreon backer today. And also, check out all the other content on the channel. We are now doing Let's Plays.
Euro.
And Machiavelli's was on my last Let's Play.
Euro.
Where we went
Man Bear Pig.
found Man Bear Pig because we were super serial.
Oh.
Yeah, check those out. Give them a like and all that good shit.
Do it, man. Just do it.
Just do it. Anyway, we're going to get out of here. I am the DOJ.
I'm Mike.
We will catch y'all next time.
Holla, holla.